So it's just about 8:30, so we are going to get started. I've got my trusty tea here. Today's live video is not sponsored by David's Tea, but if it was, it'd be sponsored by the frozen raspberry fruit infused herbal tea. It is absolutely delicious. Again, David's Tea, frozen raspberry fruit infused herbal tea. That's part of my intermittent fasting. So welcome to BrandonSocket Live Video. Today we're talking about YouTube, and the title says it all. Have you heard of YouTube? And I'm assuming you have because you're here watching this video, which is only on YouTube. So welcome, hang out, have a seat, get your coffee. It shouldn't be longer than 10, 12 minutes, maybe. Bring a pen and paper because I'm going to go through some notes here. But before we get started, I do want to share that over the last 4 years of me learning about YouTube and Google and all these different digital mediums, I've decided to write a YouTube ebook. And so for the past year and a bit, I've been drafting it. It's about 18 to 20 chapters, and hopefully it's ready by December or January. So if you're interested in that ebook, it will be free. Please click the link in the description. It's at the bottom of the description for a free ebook. It'll take you to a subscribe page. Just simply subscribe and you'll receive a notification when we're going to launch it. And then you'll get an email to download it, and then a thank you email. So if you're interested in a free YouTube ebook, please click the link in the description. Now, a lot of my friends, coworkers, people I know in the industry say, Brandon, why are you so passionate about Facebook? Like, do you not like any other social medium? And I do. However, unlike Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Twitter, all these other social mediums, what they are not and what YouTube is, first and foremost, is a search engine, right? YouTube is a search engine. Those other mediums are not a search engine. They're great tools to promote yourself on and great ways to get yourself out there, but you got to pay sometimes. You got to create a following. You got to message a lot of people, and you just got to be found. It's not a search engine. And even if you have a following, you don't always show up in people's feeds, okay? So first and foremost, YouTube is a search engine as well as a library of your content. So content at your fingertips. It's the second largest search engine in the world, and it's owned by the biggest, Google. And Google is an advertising company. It's not a search engine company. It's an advertising company. So they make money by serving up ads. So search engine results pages are most likely going to direct people. They're going to favor YouTube videos because they still make money off YouTube. Now, everything we're talking about today has nothing to do with spending money. It's all $0. It's going to cost you $0 to do what I'm telling you, and you're going to be found. So if you do the right things, you'll be found. Plus, you'll have content to send customers. So let's talk quickly about how did I figure out YouTube? How did I, fall into videos with salespeople and dealerships? And so there's a few things here. I did a cruise video back in, I think it's 2011 or 2012, probably 2011, 2012, yeah, somewhere in there. It's on my Brandon OMS YouTube channel, and it ended up having 23,000 views as of today or something like that. So I did something right. I just didn't know what it was. I then went to an Audi dealership and started to do selfie video, a walk around video, send it to customers. And Chris Amadeo was the first one I did that for. And I said, after the test drive, I said, Chris, I sent you that video. It felt weird, kind of corny. Any feedback? And he said, Brandon, I felt like you did work for me, so I at least owed you an appointment. Bing, light bulb, right? So then I come back to Ontario Motor Sales, and I start doing the internet sales department, and I'm doing thank you videos. Hey, thanks for your inquiry. The car's behind me. It's here. Just putting a face to the email and the calls. And that really increased my contact ratio. So all these things are starting to culminate into this great strategy. I've addressed vehicle concerns, a carproof concern on a vehicle video for a customer on YouTube. Plus, I mystery shopped the competition in my area and realized still today, 2019, almost 2020, dealerships and salespeople are still not doing enough YouTube. Okay. So with all the disruption going on, that's the new word now, with all this disruption, what are you doing to differentiate yourself from the competition? And by competition, I mean other salespeople. And if you're a dealership watching this video, what are you doing different than the 10 or 20 dealerships that you constantly compete with, right? Video should be a piece of your strategy. So here are, I'm going to go through 8 things that you should do, a couple content ideas, but a couple things in getting your YouTube channel started. And the first thing is, if you don't have a channel, start your channel. You got to get it ready. You got to do something. You got to create a channel, have a nice image, have a great channel art, but get your YouTube channel started. And the second part to that is make it a branded account. You need to make your account a branded account, okay? You want to start to create a content strategy and calendar. So whether you use Google Calendar, iCalendar, a piece of paper, you want to map out your strategy and your calendar, okay? And around that strategy and calendar, you want to create playlists. So if you've got walk-around videos, that's a playlist. You've got new vehicle walk-arounds, used vehicle walk-arounds, you can segment it how you want to, right? And we're going to go over some of these ideas right now. Sorry, not now, the next one. Brainstorm tags. You're going to have tags that are going to appear on every single video, right? BrandonSocket is on every single one of my videos. DealerSocket is on every one of my videos. DealerSocket Training is on every one of my videos. But then if I do a unique video like adding a customer, searching and adding, that's a new tag. If you're doing a walk-around video, you should have your dealership name, you should have your name, you should have sales, you should have your sales professional, yada, yada, yada. But if it's a walk-around on a 2019 vehicle Y, that should be in the description with multiple ways of that typed out, right? So you got to have tags that are common and tags that are unique to the video, and you've got to start to think of those tags and have them ready on a Word document, Excel document to be posted into your videos. And you can do this all from your phone, right? From your phone, you can create keyboard shortcuts, common tags, hashtag CT, right? Common tags. And then you could do, different tags, okay? You can create keyboard shortcuts. So here's some example strategies. Let me have a drink of my David's tea. Again, frozen raspberry herbal fruit infused tea, David's tea, not sponsored. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to comment. I will answer them as I get them after the video, so I can't really answer them now. I'll answer them at the end. Example strategies. So these are ideas for playlists or common, consistent video posts. So Technology Tuesdays, that's a common one. Tech Tip Tuesday, that can be service related. How to change a tire, how to check your oil, how to put windshield washer fluid in, how to change your wiper blades, how does the radio work, how to hook up the Bluetooth, the power seat, how does a power seat work? Anything technology related or service related can go on Tech Tip Tuesdays. Okay, one of my favorites. Nobody does it. Throwback Thursday, where you do a walk around video on the most recently acquired pre-owned vehicle. It's a 2017 Ford F-150. Here it is, Throwback Thursday. So Throwback Thursday playlist, and you post that every Thursday to your other social mediums, right? Feature Friday. This is a great one. You can feature a new vehicle in your inventory, whether it's a 2020, because we're in August, 2020 is just starting to land. So you could do a 2020 Feature Friday video. You have enough models and trim levels that you can probably do 1 month, if not 2 a month, okay? The other Fridays, feature a company in your community, whether it be a restaurant, a chiropractic clinic, a health clinic, a local store, a family-owned business. Partner up and collaborate with these local community businesses. Why? Because then you get your business cards there, you promote them, they promote you. It's a win-win scenario. So Feature Friday, where you feature someone in your community, and better yet, one of your current customers. Let's say you find out your customer has a small business, Feature Friday idea, right there. Darn tootin', Fig Newton, they're gonna help you collaborate on that. So take those 3 or 4 ideas, run with them, use them, brainstorm off them, don't reinvent the wheel. I always reference Dwayne Marino in my videos. Dwayne Marino taught me that R&D doesn't stand for research and development. It stands for rip off and duplicate. Don't reinvent the wheel. I've got some strategies, use them. If that triggers another idea, use them. Like, just go with it. Okay, number 7. This is sort of something I learned the hard way. Your title, your tags, your description, and your thumbnail all have to have the same thing. And what I mean by that is, in this video, my thumbnail has, have you heard of YouTube? I have a tag that says, have you heard of YouTube? My description, if it doesn't, better have you heard of YouTube? So my title, my thumbnail, my tags, and my description all have to have the same thing. That helps Google figure out if this is a relevant video to that search term. Okay, so again, thumbnail, title, description, tags have to have that one keyword phrase. Tags have to have more, description has to be longer, but you need to make sure those things match up. And last but not least, you need to commit to this. I had a video where it was a short video. I talked about committing to social media. You really need to commit to YouTube. A great example of that is J Hatch Mazda. J-A-Y space H-A-T-C-H space Mazda. J Hatch Mazda is a salesperson in town here who I know and worked with for a short time at another dealership. And I told him, I said, Jay, get on YouTube, start creating content, just do it and trust me. And so for the last year, he's been doing it. And now he's starting to get a little bit of a following. He's got plenty of views, plenty of videos, and it's not about subscribers. Oh yeah, I forgot. Your cause, starting a YouTube channel, your cause should not be to monetize and become a creator and make lots of money. That shouldn't be the cause. It may be the result, but don't make it your cause. Your cause should be creating content for your customers and to have content available at your fingertips. So you can send it to customers when they inquire, but you can also be found when they are searching for that information already and they don't know about you or your dealership, okay? So commit to this process. Now, you're asking me, Brandon, what does this have to do with DealerSocket? Well, DealerSocket is a CRM tool where we take inbound sales calls, log them, internet leads, and log them. And what do those sales calls and internet leads ask about? Information on the vehicle. So you will not be able to convince me that if someone called in today and said, hey, Brandon, I'm looking at the 2018 Chevrolet Cruze you guys have in your lot. It's red in color. I haven't seen it before. I think it's new. I said, yeah, it landed 3 days ago. What's the best email or phone number I can text you a link to the walk around video I did? You've got a video already? Yes, I do. Hey, great. Boom. Here's that video. And why am I sending them video? A, I want to build transparency and trust and give them what they want. B, they don't want to come in. That's why they're calling and using the internet. But the first thing we do is ask for an appointment. When can you come in? When can you come in? When can you come in? They don't want to come in. So let's give them something that they can use to then make the decision to come in, because I guarantee you no one else is doing a walk around video. Better yet, do a personalized walk around video and make that a playlist, personalized walk arounds. Hey, Jim, Brandon here. Hey, Sally, here's the Cruze. Here's what, I know you asked about the tires, the power seat, and the current mileage, but here's the rest of the vehicle. Just want to answer your questions, put a face to the name, the emails, and the calls, yada, yada, yada. No one else is doing it. So using DealerSocket to add a video in the email, and then they click it, you get notified, right? Sending a text message with a link to that video gets them on your video. And if you've got enough content and end cards and end screens and cards, you can link them to the next vehicle. If you've got multiple Cruzes on your pre-owned lot, you can send them those videos too. And now you're giving them more reason to deal with you because you've got what they need, okay? You need to prepare yourself with content, especially if your dealership doesn't do walk-around videos, okay? This video is coming to an end. I'm at the end of my notes here, but if you can follow this strategy of creating a channel, brand it, do all these different things, ladies and gentlemen, it is a powerful, powerful thing because no one in a 30-kilometer radius of a dealership is doing this. I know of 2 dealers that J Hatch Mazda is doing it, Elgin Chrysler and St. Thomas is doing it, and maybe a couple other dealers are doing it that I know of. But if you go check a dealership's YouTube channel out, you'll notice it's either inconsistent or it doesn't have enough videos, okay? If you look at salespeople, they just don't have video channels. You need to be on YouTube because it is a search engine first and foremost, and you want to be found. So that is the place to be. Hey, listen, thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button. Do me a favor, hit it. Like, share, comment. And our next video is, I can't believe I didn't have it up. We are, what are we, August 30th? So I believe, let me just check for you before this video comes to an end. I should have had that ready and I didn't. That is poor planning on my behalf for this live stream. So if I go to my channel, if you are on my channel, feel free to just go to the top, second top playlist. It's called Upcoming Live Streams. September 6th, we're talking about, is your game plan in place? That is most likely, I'm going to try and do a screen share. So it very likely will be a webinar I'm going to try and do a YouTube live video. And then on September 27th, we've got Increase Your Contact Ratio, which is going to involve some of what we're talking about today with YouTube. October 18th, How to Fix Your Internet Lead Process. And November 22nd, a 2020 roadmap to creating your own tipping point. And then December 13th, Put the Time in to Learn. I'm going to review some books that I read that really helped me in sales and in YouTube and at DealerSocket, all things that I do on a day-to-day basis. So appreciate you tuning in, appreciate you watching this video, and we will see you next time.